3 weeks left in the high school football regular season, and what a matchup we have. Number 1 St. John's hosting number 2 Wachusett on Saturday. This should be awesome. Now, when St. John's and Wachusett meet, it's always a great rivalry game, no matter what the rankings. But the Mountaineers maintain they're preparing just like they would for any opponent. Yeah, right. And this is just another important game. Yeah, right.
I mean, really going to the same mentality every single week, just the next game. Every game is basically a new season for us, the practices. We get ready for the game, and, we just go to work. Yeah, there's a lot of good teams in our division this year. There are no easy wins. Everyone works, everyone lifts in the offseason, So, you're going to go out there in varsity football, you're going to get their best every time.
Well, we just have to have a good week of practice, hard work every single day. Just go through the main stuff over and over.
All right, so St. John's, Wachusett, Saturday at Pioneer Field should be outstanding. Number 1 versus number 2 this late in the season is just great. When you lose a football game, you have a whole week to stew about it and work for your next opponent. For Holy Cross, they are focused on Harvard and improving themselves.
It's obviously tough with a late loss like we had against Bucknell, but we have this entire week off from classes, from school, so we have a great opportunity, to focus up just on football and have really focus on this game against Harvard and get another win.
I think on defense, we just got to stop the run and eliminate the big plays like we always do. It's always our same goals for every team, no matter who the opponent is. And I think that just focusing on ourselves more than the opponent, focusing on squaring away like the little things and the technical issues that we have as a defense and as a team, instead of trying to over-prepare for another opponent. Let's focus on ourselves and get better as a team.
All right, Holy Cross Harvard on Saturday afternoon. You can see the game live right here on Charter TV 3. We will kick it off from Fitton Field at 1. St. Peter Marion hosting South-SPM Field Hockey. Scoreless in the first half. St. Peter's on the penalty corner. Guardians showcasing their passing as they send it around the horn, and the shot is just wide of the net. Another St. Peter Marion corner. Meg Moran sends it in, but South's Mary Anin is there with a great stop. Meg Moran's sister just became the all-time leading scorer in Anna Maria Field Hockey history. St. Peter Marion corner. Liz Zenovich bringing the ball in. Mia Cariglia with a shot through traffic, and Lauren Moran taps it in. What a fall the Moran sisters are having. 1-0 St. Peter Marion. SPM applying the pressure. South's Katie Vanas with a great kick save. Now it's Zenovich driving the ball into the circle. Cariglia gaining control. And Meg Moran coming in and slamming it home. 2-0 St. Peter Marion. SPM goes on to win this one. 5-0 is your final. Worcester boxer Jermaine Ortiz is undefeated and climbing back into the ring a week from tomorrow night at the Twin River Casino. And now Ortiz using a little Rocky 3 in his training camp. He is swimming as part of his training during this training camp. Now, Ortiz is a great swimmer. He's a former lifeguard. He swims 2 miles at the pool at the Worcester Boys and Girls Club. It's an intense and different workout that Jermaine feels pays off in the ring.
Swimming is a great workout. I remember when I used to be a lifeguard, I used to do swimming a lot, almost every day after training. So it was a big advantage to me. And then I wasn't a lifeguard no more, so I wasn't swimming as much. But now I'm back in the pool, and I'm feeling great because there's less resistance on my body, so I'm feeling good. And it's a relaxing workout.
Irvin Gonzalez is also fighting on the card. Gonzalez is off to a great start at 3-0 with 3 knockouts, all in the first round. Irving expecting to keep that perfect record on October 21st.
I feel like going into the pros, I've been dominating these past 3 fights. They've been all first-round knockouts, and I'm looking to keep that streak going, trying to get like a little Mike Tyson going there, keep that streak going. Training camp's going very well, actually. We got a lot of sparring this training camp, good work. We've been training real hard for this fight. We know we have a tough opponent coming up, so we put the intensity higher and higher. And I feel a week before the fight, I feel real good.
All right, so Gonzalez working out the New England Boxing Academy with his dad. And again, he will be in the ring, as will 4 Worcester boxers on October 21st at the Twin River Casino. The Assumption football team is in second place in the NE10. From here on out, every game remaining is a league game for the Hounds, beginning with tomorrow night at home when they host St. A's. And they know it's going to be tough, but they just have to keep battling each and every week.
keep fighting every single day and hang on to that. It's not anything, again, that we discuss with our players, but it is just the ability to come out and continue to work the same way we did when we showed up here on August 10th until where we are right now. But I think our guys are, again, just continue to show that urgency and continue to put their best effort out there. And if we continue to do that, hopefully things keep working in our favor.
Yeah, so tomorrow night at home, Assumption St. A's, 7 p.m. start, and we will have the highlights for you on the Frenzy beginning at 10:25. The Assumption team looking real good and looking to keep that momentum going each and every week. It's all about momentum and keeping positive momentum.
I looked at the score from the last game. The first play into the second quarter, they scored 28-0 at that point.
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, that's...
They whitewashed Bentley, and they did it on the road, and it began with the first play of the game. The opening kickoff they took back to the 1-yard line of Bentley, then they punched it in and never looked back. It's a very good team. It's a very deep team as well, and a team with a lot of young talent.
And then going back to the high school, you got to be excited about number 1 versus number 2.
Oh, I love it. I'm looking forward to see how this all shakes out because it's two very good teams and two very different styles. Very physical, 3 yards in a cloud of dust style versus air it out and throw it all over the field.
All right, Kevin Shea, thanks a lot. That'll do it for us tonight for Worcester News Tonight. Kevin Shea, all of us here, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you'll tune in again tomorrow at 6.